Hello and welcome back to our channel. So in this video I wanted to talk to you about 5 reasons why you should get a dog as a student, or why I got a dog as a student. So if you want to learn more about that, then please keep on watching. So I got Goa 3 years ago. I was just starting out my degree, and Maui I got in September of last year, and I'm currently still a student. I personally really like having a dog as a student. It gives me a purpose outside of, university, because for me university is very stressful. I don't particularly enjoy, studying, or at least not the way at university, and all the responsibilities that come with that. So for me, having a dog really creates a life outside of that and eases my anxiety. So I did a different degree and I was really struggling, and eventually I sort of was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder and I had to follow therapy, etc. I had a gap year because of that, and I just wasn't really happy with my life. And then after sort of therapy almost came to a close and I had to decide which degree I wanted to follow, I just was like, what do I want? What do I want to do when I grow up? What do I want to study? No, what do I want? And the only thing that came to mind was, I want a dog. So I always loved dogs. In middle school, when people asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I said I wanted to be a dog masseuse. So yeah, I'm obsessed with dogs. And I grew up with dogs. So I grew up with like a Maltese when I was little, and then we had 2 golden retrievers and a German pointer. And I really wanted to do dog training with them, but I wasn't allowed at the dog school because I was too young. So that sort of didn't happen with them. But I always loved dog training. And I wanted to do agility and those things. So I was like, I want to get a dog. And I talked to my parents about it because I lived with them still, and my mom really said like, it's a great idea, I think it would be good for you. And my dad was a little bit hesitant, but not to the point where he was like, no, you cannot do that. He was just like, just make sure about that you're sure about it. So I started researching all kinds of breeds, which one would fill my need, and eventually came across the miniature American Shepherd. I went to a breeder in Germany and I saw them for the first time and I fell in love. And eventually I was put on a waiting list, and then some things happened and I came across Goa, and that was the beginning of the story. I eventually got Goa, of course. So I do want to mention that if you do decide to get a dog, really research which breed you get and fill your need. Because I wanted to do agility, showing, trick training, but also I wanted to have like a really personal connection with them. The mini Aussie was like a great fit for me because they're really owner oriented, but they also really want to work for you. And yeah, so really research what you want and research good breeders. Also that. Yeah, I got Goa. And honestly, it was the best decision for me that I could make. So yeah, I want to discuss the 5 things that I think are upsides to having a dog as a student. So number 1 is companionship. So they're always happy to see you. Koa cannot be without me most of the time. And when I open the door, they're happy that I'm there. They want to do things with me, and it makes me feel really loved. And that eases my anxiety. So I think companionship is like one of the most important aspects of getting a dog as a student. You're not alone, you have someone there with you. And then number 2 is responsibility. Having a dog really teaches you responsibility. You have to take care of them, you have to take them to the vet, you have to sort of budget your money, you have to get them food, and also it sort of gives you structure. You have to take them for walks, you have to do all the things to take care of them. And I think that's a really good lesson, because in return you also have to take care of yourself. Because when you give them dinner, you eat dinner. When They need their walk, sure, outside as well, and getting that vitamin D. So yeah, responsibility is, I think, a really great upside. Number 3, I also think that it gives you a lot of new hobbies if you want that. So for me, as you can see behind me, I do like dog tricks, dog showing, agility, and I'm like, have training like 3 times a week. I do training in the home, and it gives me a lot of new hobbies, and I was really searching for that. So for me, it's really great. Then number 4, I also think it can improve your mental health. At least for me, it did. It makes you stay active. It makes you, like I said, take care of yourself. You're outside, you're doing things, you're doing sports, you're meeting people, and it's just really great of improving your mental health. For me, it was like such a big improvement, actually. And then number 5, I also think that you will make a whole new community of friends. Like if you make like a dog Instagram, like a lot of people you can connect with. Then I also meet people, like I have a group where I meet them at agility competitions, and I meet people at show competitions, and it's just, I connect with a lot of people that I can go to with my questions, etc. And for me, it's just created a whole new community that I did not know about before. So yeah, you'll make a lot of new friends. So I do want to mention really quickly a couple of downsides if you're still a bit on the fence. So dogs do cost a lot of money, so be mindful of that, especially when you just get a dog. You have to buy for the puppy, you have to take them to the vet, you have to buy all these things that you need to take care of them. You need to buy food, dog sports are also cost money, training them. So be mindful that you do need to have money to get a dog, because you need to take really good care of them. And then also be mindful that you have to have time, especially if you get a puppy. Puppies take a lot of training. So especially the first weeks, make sure you're at home. So maybe do it in like the summer break, so you have a little bit of time to both get acclimated to the new situation. So you can also get, of course, an older dog in the shelters, but that also comes with some downsides, or struggles with them having issues that you did not know about, etc. Because a puppy, you can train exactly how you want them to, but it does take time. And then also, of course, think about your social life. My social life surrounds the dogs. I love that. But if you do not love that, then maybe think about if you should get a dog or not. So yeah, I really think that for some people, a dog as a student can be a really great fit. For me, it was. Maybe for others not. But if you do think that a dog as a student can work for you, then please comment down below why you got a dog as a student, or if you are getting a dog as a student, which breed, maybe what you want to do, why you chose to have a dog as a student. And yeah, I would really love to hear about your experiences. And I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, then please like this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.